There's something else inherently wrong with Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 1E. And I hear people talk about it a lot as a nostalgic thing. But now that I'm actually looking at running it, I've realised how stupid it is. And that is THAC0. It took me ages to realise that THAC0 is just an abbreviation of 2-hit armor class 0. And it's literally, if your opponent's armor class is 0, what do you need to hit? If you don't know how the original system works, it doesn't use a standard armor class system. It doesn't start with you AC 10, and then it goes up, and that's the roll on a d20 that has to be beaten. So if you have an AC of 22, let's say plate armor, great dexterity bonus, blah, 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 your opponent needs to get a 22 to hit, which is a difficult roll. Or vice versa, your AC is 12, and the opponent needs to roll 12 or higher on d20. No, THAC0 starts at 10 and reduces to -10. And that's kind of where it gets a bit confusing, because your THAC0 0, to hit an enemy with 0, if the number increases, so 1, 2, 3, you minus that number from the THAC0. So let's take an example. You have a THAC0 of 19, and you're trying to hit someone with an AC of 5. Then your chance to hit is you need to roll a 14 on your d20. And that's a very basic way of doing it. And likewise, if it goes lower, so the 2 hit, you're now trying to hit AC -4, which is an absurd AC. You would need to have someone in full plate armor, 18 dexterity, and that would only put them at -1. And then you'd have to roll crits to be able to hit. Your 2-hit chance also changes based on your level, not your skill. So, for example, my current players, let's take my illusionist, my wife's character. Her chance to hit with her quarterstaff, her THAC0 is 19, as I said. At her next level, her THAC0 when she reaches level 4, her THAC0 will adjust to 18 with her quarterstaff, unless she becomes more proficient with that weapon. It's confusing, and that's why I have this. That is all 4 of my players, all of their weapons, and what their armor class is. And that is their 2-hit chance against different armor classes. So I'm not having to do maths during my session. My prep time is getting to the point where I'm spending hours prepping a session that will last 2 hours. But I'm doing that because it means that later sessions, my prep time will nowhere near be as long. I will just have to write out the story, and I'm good to go. I can see why 1E was gotten rid of very quickly.